In this episode of Freeman, I think we're probably going to be in for some difficult defenses because, well, we have a band of 12 Uman terrorists, which are not going to be that difficult for us to defeat. Do bear that in mind. It's going to be pretty easy for us to defeat these guys, but we must be prepared for extended sieges. There are many terrorists coming this way, and I am a little bit worried about that because I thought to myself, okay, you know what I'm going to do? Going to spend a little bit of time getting my prisoners, recruiting them, persuading them to join us, and I have done that. But I was waiting for them to restore their HP, because if I tell them to just go into the garrison, they're going to take a very long time to restore themselves, if at all. You know, it's going to take them a very long time for them to be battle ready, and as a result it's going to make things even more elongated, even more difficult for us to get any kind of good resolution, and that is indeed one of the issues. So I'm not entirely sure what I'm going to do here, but I know that what we technically could do is we could go into the barracks and I could recruit as many units as I could get my hands on with that budget. But the thing is that I don't really want to do that, if at all possible. What I would like to do is use the guys that we have persuaded from our prisoners' hold to be guards for the garrison. Because if we decide to do that, it's going to make them so much better. Because if we just recruit a bunch of people like I have done in the past, if I recruit a bunch of people from the barracks without any gear, then they're going to be pretty awful at defense, and they're just generally going to be kind of bad. But if we are going to do some defenses and things like that, then we're definitely going to get some good experience. You can see that right here. There's 2,000. These guys, there's only 12 of them, so you would imagine that they're not really going to give us that much experience. But eventually, we're going to get quite a lot. So we'll see what we can do about... should I take some of this stuff? You know what? I'm going to take some of this stuff just to sell. Some of this is... I guess I'll just take this, and then we'll move on. I don't really like taking the sort of quote-unquote junk stuff. So, yeah, well, anyway, I think this is absolutely fine because we can just go in here and we can sell... Oh, now I've totally forgotten what I want to sell. Ah, the linen. And we want to sell, not the AKM-74, but we want to sell everything else. Gasoline walkie-talkies, mechanical parts, and the ski masks as well. There we go. Okay, so that's an even 6,000. That's kind of hilarious. Okay, there we go. Fantastic. And, yeah, we need to fix this. Well, it's going to cost 2,000. Oh, well, it's not a big deal. That is absolutely fine. Alright, so, yeah, so technically what I could do is I could go into the garrison, and not in the garrison, I could go into the barracks here, and technically I could recruit, because I do have 121,000, bear that in mind. I do have that much money in our bank account at the moment, and that's a lot. So technically what I could do is I could get militia riflemen. I could get these militia riflemen for 5,000, and I could build a squad. Just that easily, I could build a squad. So I think we might do that, which might very well be not the best idea, but I think it's kind of good to at least get one squad in there, because you can see here that all of these prisoners, they're still injured, and it's pretty bad for us to not have any people in the garrison there, because even if I decide to leave for a certain period of time, because that might very well happen at some point, I might want to go somewhere and do something, then, having a small squad at least is going to delay the enemy maybe long enough for me to get there. So let's just put that new squad in there, and, well, you can see that on the horizon there are a band of terrorists on the way here, but I'm hopeful that if I can maybe keep them away... Oh yeah, by the way, I made Igor a general. So he's going to be using the faction funds to start recruiting units. I don't know how good he's going to be, really, but hopefully he'll do nicely. He does have some decent leadership skills and things like that. You can see here I gave him 8 leadership, 7 tactics, 7 financial. That's generally a pretty good spread of things. and hopefully he's going to do quite well there. And Anastasia is going to be, well, she's going to be a mayor. She's going to be a mayor. So we still need to give her leadership. We still need to give her leadership. We still need to give her financial and things like that. But city management is definitely going to be something that we will try to focus on with her. And no doubt, as you can already see, we have been successful in persuading Finn and Haakon to join us. And they are level 8, both of them. They are both level 8, so that is really nice. This guy is really good with assault rifles. As you can see, Haakon has 99 assault rifles, which is just crazy. He also has 99 in launcher, which that's kind of crazy in itself. So I definitely want to give that guy a grenade launcher, but I don't know whether it's a sort of rocket launcher skill, but I'm going to give him that anyway because Finn is really good at throwing, so I would assume that they are really good at explosives in general. So we're just going to rest here for some time. I hope that my... technically what I could do is I could give these guys medkits, but that is a lot of micromanagement for my liking. So what I'm going to do is I'm literally just going to wait and we'll see what happens. Now, bear in mind, we do want our new companions to level up as quickly as possible, and they're using some pretty decent weaponry. However, what I do need to do is I need to give Haakon the AKM-74 that I currently have in my inventory, because that's just rusting away there, not really doing anything, and he's currently using, I believe, an SKS rifle, which is not good for him. He has 18 or something in rifle proficiency, and he has, I think, 99 in assault rifles. So, of course, getting him that is going to be an exceptional upgrade, and he's going to be able to do so much to assist us in the future, in future battles and things like that. And I definitely want them to become generals as soon as possible. And I think what I might try to do is I might try to focus a little bit more on the financial side of things, because financial is, in my opinion, maybe more effective than leadership and tactics. I know that tactics is really good for winning battles and things like that, because making sure that, your generals are actually proficient in battle is really very, very much priority. However, if they have no units and they are incapable of recruiting more because they've lost them, or whatever the case may be, then it is definitely going to be one of those times when you're going to really appreciate the extra financial skill. So I am thinking that we will probably try to do something along those lines, where we will try to spec a little bit more in financial over leadership, because Igor currently has, I believe, 96 or something along those lines in party capacity. So he has a pretty large army potential. But his problem with that, if I can survive here, that was close. Yeah, anyway. But his potential is really high, but the problem with it is that he doesn't really have the funds to be able to make good use of it. So even if he had 6 leadership, that would give him a little bit less in the form of maximum party capacity. But if he had a little bit more... Oh, as one of our bodyguards gets killed, that is not good. Oh well, never mind. I kind of didn't really play this particularly well, this particular battle, but oh well, never mind. I mean, I guess it's not really a big deal when we can probably try to swap out some of the armed bodyguards nowadays. We can, I'm not saying that they're bad units, because they are absolutely fantastic in my opinion. But what I'm saying is what we can do is we can try and swap out the armed bodyguards that do end up dying, and we can swap them out for some specialist units, and maybe then we'll get something a little bit better. Because you can see here, but basically what I'm going to do here is I'm going to swap out these guys, and I'm going to swap out Haakon as well, and we are going to swap the Snow Fox units into the Hollandaise squad, because these are all snipers and they are just so good. I have a lot of money right now, 101,000, so I think it is about time that we get these some sniper rifles and some helmets. I think can they get upgraded? Yeah, well, I do not want them to use this, thank you very much. I don't want them to use these. Yes, the AKM is a great rifle, but it is definitely not something for them. So we are going to just go in here and take a look. Okay, so we have some SVDs. They can't use those. They could use... Oh, no, they can't use that either, can they? Or can they? I think they have 15, don't they? Yeah, they have 15 marksmanship, so they can literally just use whatever they want. So I guess I'll just get them... see, that's the thing. I would want to get them SVDs, but they are 20,000 each. So I'm just going to get them AWRs, and then we're going to see if we can upgrade those in the future. I could technically get them SKKSs, but the AWR is just generally better in every way, with the exception of the capacity. So yeah, and there's 28,000, which is just insane. So what we're going to do is we are going to sell these heavy Kevlar vests, and now I have literally just traded those vests, and we only end up losing 700, which is now going to save me enough money so that I can level these up into absolute beast units. And hopefully I will be able to get some night vision goggles as well, which is going to be something super cool. So let's get these guys in here with Harkon as well. Let's get the SKKS away from him, and he can use this. Look at that, 159 damage. That is just insanity. Let's give him a med kit, even though it's probably not going to make all the difference, is it? Not too much for a companion, but maybe it will, because I think the developers have added the opportunity for units to utilize the medkit itself, so they can actually use it. They can actually use it to heal themselves in battle, which is what we've seen quite often. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm going to buy this tactical Kevlar, and we are going to be buying an AM mask as well. Tactical Kevlar helmet, that is. And what else do I want to do? Oh yeah, I want to buy helmets for the Snow Fox snipers, but I don't think they... No, they don't have any cheap helmets here, because I kind of wanted to get them some slightly more cost-efficient helmets. But okay, I guess I'll just swap out my helmet and give them one of those. And there we go. Okay, so that is fantastic. Now we've got some really nice armor. And, you know, technically what I could do is I could buy this, but I think that is not as good as what... I think we are actually wearing this. And I think the one up from this is 68 armor, so that's the best that we could potentially get. So maybe we'll do something about that. Otherwise, Hollandaise is ready for battle, with the exception of helmets. So we're probably going to have to do something about that. And we did lose an armed bodyguard from the Relish squad, actually. So that is not particularly good. I should have probably given a helmet to Finn, to be honest, but I think that's okay. Let's give him a medkit anyway. And we can also go in here and get them some grenade launchers. So let's get them 2 grenade launchers, and we will give them both. Oh, now I've lost where they are. That's great. Yes, exactly. Okay, so there we go. And there we go. Okay, fantastic. That is really nice. So let's reward them a little bit. And should I level them up? I just don't have enough cash. It's so frustrating not to have enough cash. But I guess we just have to continue fighting and see what we can do. Yeah, she is not very good at fighting at all, so we are definitely going to be making her into a mayor of some kind, but we'll give her a good amount of leadership so that she can utilize a large army to support her if she does get into battle. So yeah, that seems pretty good. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to take this, auto group up, and then we will place this squad in the garrison, because they are ready to fight. Technically, they are ready to fight. I'm not going to spend money on leveling them up or anything like that, because I just don't think it's worth it for garrison units. It's just not going to work. And Igor is hopefully... Yeah, there we go. He spent 28,000, and now he has some more units. He has 19 units instead of 5 now, so that's really good. And we have our trading people coming in. That's not ours, but we do have trading people coming in. Okay, so let's have a look around here. I think what I might want to do is go to the mission board. Aha, here we go. This is exactly what we want to see. Okay, so destroy a looter camp. We could destroy a looter camp or a mountain bandit hideout. I think I would like to destroy a Mountain Bandit hideout. So let's have a look and see whether there is one. Ah, there's one very close by in actual fact. So let's do that. Mountain Bandit hideout. There we go. And is there a looter camp nearby as well? There is not. Ah, there is. Oh, there is. But it's over there. You know what? Okay, I'm going to take it. But I'm a bit skeptical about doing this because I don't think we will be back here in time, if you know what I mean. So maybe we'll have some difficulties with that. But what I do know is that I'm going to get some more medkits, going to get some more grenades, and then I'm ready. Let's do this. All right. So hopefully there's my trade fleet going off there, doing some trading with I believe it is Zalaniv, right? I think so. And let's go in to the Mountain Bandits hideout. I have no idea how many units they have. Oh, they only have 28. Okay, that is fantastic. And now I have to remember to put Chutney into the battle because they are actually good. They are actually good units. So let's see what we can do here. Okay, so Mountain Bandits. Have we fought many of those? I don't think we've fought too many. So we might have some difficulties, but I think we'll be okay considering we have 29 units on the battlefield. And let's move these guys over here. And we've got to be very strategic with Hollandaise now because they are really, really good. So let's put them at the top there. And I'm kind of itching to see how good they actually are. So we'll find out shortly, no doubt. Let's get these guys to maybe perform some sort of flanking action. Don't know whether it's really going to work because it's daytime and, well, the AI is pretty good at seeing those kinds of maneuvers. So if it does end up that they are being targeted by the AI, it will either prove a very useful distraction for our main forces, or it will just be a bloodbath. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. And a bloodbath, by that I mean on our side, you know, losing a whole bunch. Thankfully, though, we have 64 helmet armor now, which is just crazy. Much, much better than what we had beforehand. And let's take a look. I don't see anyone right now. No one's in the camp. It's probably because they're not even there. Yes, they're not even meant to be there. But I think they might be running around, patrolling a little bit. Ah, yes, there they are. I see them. Okay, so let's move these guys maybe down there a little bit. And we can move these guys over here. And we're going to try and move there. We'll move the two flanking squads into the trees. And we'll see what we can do. Okay, so where am I right now? Okay, so, yeah, whoa. Okay, hello. Okay, so I'm going to clear the waypoints of these two. Because, wow, our companions are doing so much damage right now. Already. That is insane. Insane. Yeah, you know why? You know why I said that? Because I was like, that is insane, that is insanity. Yeah, it's weird how it's not insanity, right? Or insane. Yeah, okay, just ignore me. Just ignore me. It's absolutely fine. Anyway, let's do some shooting. They don't give that much experience though, so I'm not too bothered about getting kills against these guys. And it does give us an opportunity to see the utter spectacle of the Snow Fox snipers, who are apparently better than the Owl snipers. I know that someone said that they basically share the same stats, but it doesn't feel like that to me. It feels... Oh, there we go. Okay, so the Owl snipers are coming in there, and they're like, hey, what you saying? There's no disrespecting here, thank you very much. That's what they're saying. And Finn was an absolute monster. Did you see that? Did you see how much damage he was able to deal? That is fantastic. Okay, so we'll take all of these vests. Usually vests are really, really good to take. They usually sell for a very good amount of cash. What I'm going to do is we're going to take a look at these guys. We're going to just level Harken up a little bit. And I keep forgetting where all my generals are now, so that's great. So we can level up Finn as well. He did an absolutely fantastic job. He's using an M16. I didn't even give him an upgrade. Do I have an upgrade for him? Yes, I do. The AKM-74. And we should probably equip him with a better vest. Yeah, he equipped himself with a slightly better vest. Let's reward our troops there as well. Anastasia actually did get some kills too, so that's very good for her. She has not leveled up yet though. And I think I want to level these guys up, but oh god, they're so expensive. So expensive. It's just crazy. Okay, well, I don't have a helmet for Harkin at the moment, but I don't think he really needs one. He's just got such a great haircut. It's absolutely fine. Alright, so I have completed that quest. Let's go over to the looter camp and complete that very quickly, because I'm a bit worried that Smolyanka is going to come under siege, and we'll see how that goes. But I have gotten 5 prisoners, so theoretically we should be okay in garrisoning another squad relatively soon. So that's pretty nice. Now what we're going to do here is we're not going to send in Marmite just yet. I don't think Marmite is up to scratch. I don't think they have too many good units, so to speak. So we have to, well, they have good units, but they have not leveled up, and they don't have good gear either. So we should probably do something about that relatively soon. But I just want to complete these tasks easily enough so that we don't suffer any casualties, because even though these guys are just looters, they could very well prove to be a bit deadly at times. If they manage to sneak up on you, for example, they can do a lot of damage. Alright, so we do have some reinforcements coming in from the looters in 160 seconds or so, and that is not too bad. I don't think that's too bad at all. The more enemies that we're going to fight, the better, in my opinion. Because even though our units are not exactly maxed out in terms of rank, which I would very much like to get them to, the more enemies we fight, the more money we're going to get, the more experience we're going to get, which is not exactly what we need right now. We actually need more money than we need more experience. So, I mean, I need experience for my character here, but in general, it is not particularly useful for reasons. So let's just move these guys around the side here. I am gonna shoot some of these. Oh, they are. Oh, I am so sorry, raiders. I feel a bit bad now, actually, because they are so incredibly low geared, if you know what I mean. So they're just easy to kill. They die in one hit now, which is, whoa. Okay, Harkin. Wow, Harkin actually. Wow. Yeah, that was a really nice shot from the grenade launcher there. And look at this, the looters are able to hit me from this distance. I can't see them, unfortunately, because they're shooting me through the trees, so that's kind of unfortunate. But my forces are going to completely destroy these guys in every single way. Harkin is doing a fantastic job. He's like, why didn't you give me a helmet? And I'm like, well, yeah, get some kills. Finn got a helmet because he got some kills. So there you go. Now you're going to get a helmet after this, Harkin. Don't worry about it. And he's like, yeah, about time. About time. And it is about time. You should really equip your companions as soon as possible, because they are going to be extremely good and very proficient if you make sure to kit them out in some good equipment. But yeah, I was a bit lax on that because I'm mainly thinking about what I can do to level up my forces and things like that. Okay, so wow, that was absolutely pitiful rewards right there. No offense, raiders. Maybe full offense. Maybe full offense. Okay, so yeah, there we go. We're done. Okay, so now we can go back to Smolyanka and we can hand in those tasks. We do have another one to destroy another looter camp, but I don't particularly want to do that right now. So we're just going to hand in these things. Very nice. There we go. Yes, there. Now we're back up to 89,000, which is really nice. And I do need tools and wood to construct some buildings. So I'm going to need to do that. I believe someone told me that you can get tools from... where can you get tools from? You can get tools from the black market? Is that correct? I think so. So yeah, I'm probably going to try and find that if at all possible. Ooh, nice helmet. Yes. This is the helmet that Harkin is going to get. He's like, it better be good. It better be good. Alright, so where is he? There he is. Okay, so yeah, there you go. Now you look a little bit more in keeping with what you should look like. Very nice indeed. He didn't even level up from that. And Anastasia has leveled up to max rank. That's fantastic. Okay, so that means what I can do now is I can go and speak to her. I can give her about 6 in leadership. I can give her a massive amount in financial. And I'm not too big a fan of city management because it just increases the city's construction speed. So that's not really a big deal to me. So I'm just going to give her 9 in financial. And then we're going to speak to her. And can I... Yeah, there we go. I can do that. Lead your own troops. And I want to appoint you as mayor of Smolyanka. There we go. Fantastic. All right, so she's going to do that. And these guys, they are not going to get specced into just yet. And she's just going to run around now. Unfortunately, we do not have enough finances for her to be able to get a decent enough army just yet. But hopefully she will be able to with that extra financial skill, because we do have 9 with her and 7 with Igor. So that's decent. You know, it's not the greatest, but it's decent. And I'm looking around for a black market right now, but I don't seem to be able to see it. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to the nearby lumber mill, which is very close by to a terrorist. Oh, hello. Yes. Can I get... I really wanted to get there before they went into Smolyanka, because I'm not a big fan of doing the siege defense unless it's against some really large force, because at the moment it is... shall we just say it is not really worth me going in here against 14 when they get destroyed so easily. Oh, you know, having a silencer on your weapon, it's kind of satisfying. I don't know what it is, because it's kind of that similar... I don't know what... Okay, so here's the thing. This is a bit of a throwback story, right? So this is when I was playing on the PlayStation 2, okay? I was playing on the PlayStation 2. I was playing Hitman Silent Assassin, or Hitman 2, one of the originals, way back, you know. Way back. And if you know anything about Hitman, you know that Agent 47, he has these silenced silver ballers, and he can dual wield them, or he can use them in one hand, or, you know, whatever the case may be. And I would just have a whale of a time playing that one map, one of the early maps. And if you, I mean, you could still get it on Steam. You can still get Hitman 2 Silent Assassin. I think it is that, at least. And it's the villa, the mafia villa that I'm talking about here. And it is just a fantastic experience, because you spawn in, you literally don't have that much. You just got your fiber wire, and you got a whole bunch of other things, and nothing really, you know, nothing really spectacular. And I just remember the satisfying feeling and the amount of hilarious ragdolls that you would get in the game as well when you would shoot people with your silver ballers. And of course, here's the thing, Hitman, you're not supposed to do that. You're not supposed to run around and shoot people with the silver ballers. You're supposed to be a little bit stealthier than that. But of course, if things go wrong, then you kind of have to take things in take things in stride and try to do your best. So there is that. But yeah, I had a good amount of fun playing that game, and yeah, it just reminded me of that. So yeah, unfortunately, it seems like propaganda doesn't work against some people, so it seems like torture is the way to go, but I'm not a big fan of doing that because it uses up so much energy, and yeah, that is going to be kind of difficult. So I think what I might do is execute a couple of people here. Oh yeah, there's compliance. Compliance is now 100 with this guy. And yeah, I think what I might do is go into the prison and just get a whole bunch of others. So let's get these. I'm going to leave the federal sharpshooters for now. These guys are so good that I don't really want to do anything with them right now. I would like to be able to persuade them to join us in general, because they are... apparently someone said that they are apparently better than Posner sharpshooters now. Is that true? I'm not entirely sure, but... yeah, and they might even be better than the owl snipers and the snowfox snipers as well, so that's just crazy. Anyway, let me see here. You know what, I'm just going to execute. And we are just going to persuade the people that we can. And there we go. Okay, that's a little better. Can get that guy. Yeah, yeah, sometimes this just does not work. So I guess I'll just try it. Oh, there we go. He actually did join. Very nice. Okay. Persuasion. Okay, yep. Okay, that works. Oh, yeah. It seems like the persuade to join option Ah, sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Oh well, never mind. There you go. Okay, so that is a lot better. These guys are going to need to restore themselves, so that is going to take some time. We did level up, by the way, so it would probably be a good idea for me to spec into... thinking probably diplomacy, so maybe we should go for some more intelligence, because my marksmanship at the moment is perfectly fine. I'm thinking leadership, to be honest, because what I would like to do is level up my command skill, level up my prisoner management as well. And, well, instructor is not really required at this point. So let's just level up our rifles. We now have 95 rifles, so I should definitely look into doing something with that. And otherwise, I think that's probably going to be it for this episode. You don't really want to see me kitting out all my guys in armor and stuff all the time, do you? Well, maybe you do. Anyway, I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time.